guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I just want to talk to you guys about my teaching, how I'm feeling. Am I struggling? Yes, I am. I have been slacking on the YouTube videos, and so we're just gonna, it's Christmas time, it's the holiday season. I have 2 weeks off from work, which I'm very grateful for. I'm getting ready right now. I'm gonna go get lunch with my parents and my cousins in town, so we're gonna go do that. I wanna do a full face of Merit Beauty products, pretty much a full face. We're almost there. I'm gonna link their products in the description of this video if you guys want to check them out. I've been using Merit Beauty products for a while now, well over a year, and I love them so much, especially for teaching, because I wake up really late and need to get ready in 5 seconds, and so I always use their products. But let's just get started. I'm gonna prep my skin first. I'm using the whatever this is called. That's not a Merit Beauty part because this is my skincare routine. Okay, so teaching. You guys know I'm teaching 4th grade. I used to teach kindergarten. I don't even really know where to begin. We're gonna go in with the Merit Beauty primer just to prime the skin. Yeah, so I'm teaching 4th grade, and I think I'm just really struggling. This semester has been really hard. I think just my mental health. I don't think I've really ever been this stressed at work before. And that's saying a lot because I went through a lot last year, and you guys know that was basically the reason why I left my school in Spain, was because I was dealing with a lot of behavior problems. And this time it's I am dealing with behavior problems because it's kids. As a teacher, you're always gonna deal with behavior problems. Now it's on top of behavior problems that are granted not as extreme as last year. It's all the pressure for testing, and if you're a teacher, please let me know how you guys are feeling about this. If you teach upper elementary, do you guys feel really pressured about your testing and getting these kids' scores up? Because I am feeling a lot of pressure from that, and it's causing me a lot of stress. When I first started, okay, also this is the Merit Beauty, it's a concealer, but almost an all-in-one type situation. I have had this for over a year and have not had to repurchase it, so it lasts so long, which is great. So I'm just gonna put this in the areas that I normally do. I also have my phone down here that I'm looking at because I need some type of mirror. Testing, it's been super stressful. I feel okay, also this is a Merit Beauty brush as well. The push on curriculum, and I understand that we need to be teaching with fidelity and following the curriculum and making sure that we are, hitting all the marks from the district. But it's also my first year in 4th grade, and so the curriculum is completely new to me, and even the concepts are completely new to me because I've never taught 4th grade before, and I've taught kindergarten in the past. It's really been a struggle, and honestly my biggest complaint, people will ask, especially on YouTube, you guys have asked me before if I think teaching is a good profession to get into. Do I think it's worth it? I think it's really just a very, very hard job, and my main complaint about teaching is that I don't feel I have enough time to do my job well. I feel there's an underlying expectation it's obviously not said out loud, but there's this expectation for us to be putting in a bunch of hours outside of work, and I just really feel it's not maintainable. It feels the part of teaching that I love is being taken away and replaced by being told exactly what I need to do, and there not being much room for autonomy or room for me to even do fun activities with my kids. It's I don't feel there's time for that, and that obviously takes a toll on the social community in the classroom. And so I just feel it's this never-ending battle of I'm spending so much time planning my lessons. It's just taking away from the part of teaching that I like, which is working with the kids. I honestly this year have really been in a mental battle of do I want to continue teaching? I know that my whole community here and my whole YouTube stuff has all been centered around teaching, and I really do want to. I have a very vulnerable video that I have not posted yet from when I was in Spain and I took a mental health leave, and I really think that I'm wanting to post that in the new year because I want more awareness around teacher mental health to be a thing and to be known that it's a really hard profession, and we're struggling. If you're teaching right now, we're struggling, and if you're not, props to you. Let me know how you figured it out because I'm struggling. Like, I know that I like post videos and like do my little day in the lives, but like I really am struggling. And even on like my TikTok, like I've been trying to do like afternoons as a teacher to like force myself to do things and to like feel better, but it's really been a struggle. Now, I will say that comparatively to kindergarten, I am really enjoying, this is the Merit Beauty blush, by the way, in the color Cheeky. It's really pretty. It's gorgeous, honestly. Let's put it on. Give the blush a moment. Now, comparatively to kindergarten, I do think I'm less exhausted, like physically exhausted after the day of work, but I feel more mentally exhausted and more stressed. Like this past semester, just reflecting on my year as a teacher and starting in 4th grade, I think that this year has been, I mean, even just from August to now, has been the worst for my sleep. Like I have been struggling, and there have been so many weeks where I just like cannot sleep well through the night. And it's like I'm waking up at 2, I'm waking up at 4, I'm waking up at 6, and like when I wake up, I'm like immediately thinking of all the things I need to do at work because like I said, I just feel like I don't have enough time to do it at work. And it's like this ongoing cycle and this battle in my mind of like, okay, well, I don't want to work outside of work hours because I'm going to get burnt out. But then I'm stressing myself out by not working outside of work hours. So it's really a struggle. And I also feel like what's advertised as teaching when you're in college is just not the reality. And like you're being put in like pretty great classrooms with teachers who've been teaching for like 25 years, and of course they have their stuff together. Like they know what they're doing, and they've been teaching that grade level possibly for like 30 years, and you're going in and you're watching and you're like, oh my gosh, this is so great. But then the reality of like everything that needs to be done, and then the constant never ending to-do list, the communication with the parents, like all of those things, it's just honestly the expectations are unreasonable for the amount of time that like we're contracted to work, and just like lifestyle wise. And so I feel like I've been going through a crisis of like, what do I want to do with my life? Because I just honestly like am really struggling with teaching, and I'm just starting to feel more and more like it's not for me. And it's really hard and very sad that I'm like 2.5 years in. Like I haven't even finished my 3rd year and I'm feeling this way. Okay, also the bronzer that I'm gonna use, I just got this for Christmas. I'm very excited. It's the Charlotte Tilbury one. I've been wanting this for a long time. It's great. It's also humongous, so I feel like I'm never gonna need to buy a new bronzer in my life. But anyways, I really feel like I'm rambling on about teaching, but if you guys have questions about teaching or like teaching 4th grade or just anything, please let me know, because I would love to do like a sit down Q&A video where I just answer questions that I've gotten about teaching and give you guys like the honest, raw truth. I feel like I had somewhat of a wake-up call during break, because my first day of winter break, I like took 2 naps. I basically slept the entire day and then went to sleep and woke up at like I slept like 12 hours that night, and my parents were like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, honestly, I don't know, because I don't really feel like that's normal. I want other teachers to know that like watch my channel, that it's not all perfect and it's not all great. I think it's very normal to be struggling in this profession. And like, okay, the next Merit Beauty product that we have is the brow gel. Now I am such like I said, I want to get ready quick. I'm not going to sit here and fill in my brows, because I also do have the brow pencil, which is also very good, but I honestly like only use the brow gel. And it works very well for me. I like it. It's not a super strong hold, but I like it because it's like more natural, and I don't feel like my brows are like stuck in one place. Not to say that they're like moving around, but I don't know if you know what I mean. Like it's not a glue. It's definitely not a glue brow product if that's what you're interested in. I mean, Merit Beauty's whole thing is like being more natural, so I feel like that goes along with like the type of product that you're gonna get. You're not gonna get like a very powerful, crazy type product. The mascara, I'm gonna let this mascara speak for itself when I put it on and you guys see how great it is. I am super picky with my mascara. You guys know the one that I've always been using is like the NYX pink tube. I'll like put a picture here. That is my favorite like drugstore one. And then when I got this one, I was like, wait, why is it actually good? Because I was very hesitant, because I'm very picky with my mascara. So let's get this on. Like, even the difference, I don't know if you can really tell. I feel like you can tell there's a big difference between this eye and this eye. Merit Beauty packaging just gives such like luxury, and I absolutely love it. Oh, I saw this video, and this is gonna relate to teaching. I saw this video of this little girl who was like crying to her mom about how, like, I don't know, some like class that she had taken, or I think it was a sport, and I don't know if it was ballet or something. She was like telling her mom, she's like crying, she's like 4 or something, and she's like, and her mom's like, is it too hard? She's like, no, it's not too hard, it's too much. It's like, it hurts my brain. And that's how I feel about teaching. Like, I don't feel like individually the tasks that I need to do are too hard. It's just too much. And that video of that little girl really resonated with me because I feel like that. Yeah, it's just hard. Like, it's not too hard, it's too much, and it's so draining to be constantly trying to multitask. And I also will tell people that I just like feel like I don't feel like I'm doing my job well enough, because every task that I'm doing, everything that I'm trying to get done, I'm trying to do it as quick as possible because I feel like I don't have time. And I know that like the hurricane in Florida has really contributed to that feeling of like lack of time, because we did get a lot of time taken from us. Oh, the other thing I was gonna say is, like, I know that I have time over break to like get ahead on things and like get things done, but like my motivation is just not there. It's like I don't want to look at work, I don't want to see it, I don't want to touch it, I don't want to. Causes me stress. I've had like 2 stress dreams about teaching and like work, which I heard like other teachers tell me that they would like have dreams about work and being stressed, and I never had them. But now that I've had them, I'm like, okay, well, this is awful. Like, I don't want to feel like this. But I hope that some teachers who are watching this can relate to it and understand what I'm saying, and at least like you guys feel like you're not alone, or like I don't want to feel like I'm alone. The other thing that I have that I want to show you guys is their new perfume. I was sent their new perfume like maybe a month ago at this point. I love it. And also everyone who has smelled it has been like, where is your perfume from? Like, my family loves it so much. Like, my friends are like, where is that from? And I'm like, guys, it's Merit Beauty. And they're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm like so surprised that I love it, because I also am very particular about my perfume. I only have like one perfume that I use, and it's the Giorgio Armani My Way perfume. But now I'm happy to say I will add this one to my collection. And I've been using it for like I said, like a month, and the lasting power is also really good. I freaking love the packaging of this. It really smells so good, and I think that it is a very like universal scent that like everybody likes. Like, it's not too sweet, it's not like, I don't know, it's just like a very good everyday scent. And so if you're looking to try a new perfume, highly recommend, like I said, follow the link, and the link I think takes you to a bunch of like different sets that you can purchase, so you can try out like a couple of different products. I'm gonna use, waiting for the day that Merit Beauty comes out with lip liner, but the lip liner I'm using is from NYX, and I'm just gonna use this first before I go in with the Merit Beauty lip oil, I think is what I want to use today. I have their lipsticks as well, which I really like, but I'm feeling like I want to do a lip oil today. Don't know why. Okay, here's the lip oil. And it is super, super pigmented. I remember being shocked the first time I tried it, because I was like, whoa, I was not expecting this pigment. Because it's super lightweight, like it doesn't really feel like I'm putting anything on my lip, but it's gorgeous, and it's perfect for the holiday time. And I just honestly love a red lip. I feel like I wear red lips all the time. These are all like the Merit Beauty products. The blush blends out super nice. My skin is like so glowy now, and I hope you guys can see like how natural the concealer is. Like, I just love it for everyday wear. Like I said earlier, please leave some comments about how you are feeling mentally. Like, let's just do a little mental health check on each other of how we're feeling this school year. Like, let me know what grade level you're teaching, and if you guys have not followed my podcast, make sure to follow it. It's called Teaching in Your 20s, and I'm really trying to dedicate more time to that, because I know that I'm not the only person struggling, and I just want to like build this community more. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that your holiday season has gone well and that 2025 gets off to a great start. See you guys in my next video. Bye.